A young family, middle-aged family, came into our church about 2 years ago, and they were sitting there as guests, just taking it in. And at the end of the worship service, on their third or fourth time, the woman came forward and professed Christ as her Savior. But the husband, he wasn't quite ready. In fact, he kind of stayed away from the church for a little while, and she would tell me, "I'm working on him, Pastor, I'm working on him." And so finally he started showing up again, and then about a month later, he came forward and made his profession of faith and joined the church by baptism. And we were all so excited about them. We began to see the change in their lives. They had been totally unchurched, and now they're wanting to study the Bible. They're wanting to grow in their faith. And one of the things they did was they decided to take a family vacation. Hadn't done that as a husband and wife. And we were so excited for them to be able to do that, and they set up a cruise. On that cruise, the weather was a little choppy and the water was a little choppy, and she fell. And in that fall, she broke her leg. Spent her cruise in a wheelchair. Came back, had a good attitude about it, went to work, and she said she was hurting, but it was just a thing. Went to work one day, and she was sitting at her desk, and a coworker noticed that she was sleeping at her desk. Went to wake her up and touched her on the shoulder, and she wasn't sleeping. She had died. Because of that leg break, a clot had entered her heart, and it killed her on her vacation. And it was a very sad thing, but as I look back, that woman is now with Jesus in heaven because of the ministry of Church 213 and her salvation. And her husband, though he struggled, he is still actively serving the church and growing in his faith. And it's just a great story of what God will do if we'll give them opportunity to come to know Jesus as Lord and Savior. And that young woman is in heaven now, where she wouldn't have been had it not been for the ministry of Church 213.